Raised concerns with police about possible mobile phone hacking. It's emerged he contacted Scotland Yard about the matter at least 6 months ago. The revelation comes just days after the former editor of the tabloid newspaper News of the World, Andy Coulson, resigned as Prime Minister David Cameron's communications chief over continued allegations of hacking.
The News of the World sold papers with scoops about the royals they got by breaking the law. Stars like Sienna Miller claim their voicemails were also the paper's targets. But was the former Prime Minister also tangled up in a tabloid trap? Gordon Brown was so worried he was hacked that in the summer he wrote to the Met Police. But others believe there were many more voicemail victims.
If a national newspaper was listening to the phone messages of the Prime Minister or the Chancellor of the Exchequer, it seems to me that would be quite an extraordinary thing. But many of the people, many of these 3,000 names are probably very ordinary people who might happen to know somebody who's in the news.
Andy Coulson, who until days ago was one of David Cameron's most senior staff, was in charge at the paper when police say about 90 people may have had their messages hacked. He says he didn't know any of the staff were breaking the law, but a cabinet minister is now questioning the paper's version of events, that it was all down to one reporter.
It seemed to me clear for a long time that the number of people who were being hacked clearly was not consistent with it being one rogue reporter who happened to be the royal correspondent.
It's clearly not over. The Crown Prosecution Service is looking again at all the evidence. London's police authority is set to question the Met Police on their investigation, and there could be 4 other cases prepared for the courts that might include other newspapers too. Many MPs believe police just haven't given this the attention it deserves, reluctant, perhaps, to delve into a concoction of politics, celebrity and the press. But now we know a former Prime Minister might even be involved. The phone hacking scandal will clearly not be easily forgotten.
I think if people break the law and there's allegations of criminal activity, it's the police's response. I mean, firstly, people shouldn't do it, but if they do it, the police need to be onto it.
The police won't comment on their inquiries into what happened at the News of the World, but the continuing saga is uncomfortable for a newspaper that's meant to write headlines, not make them.